So before I get started, I just wanted to say Happy Mother's Day to every wonderful mother out there, including my own. Enjoy your day. Hey guys, it's your girl Beautiful Brown Baby Doll, and I'm coming today to talk about something that's a little bit embarrassing for me. I've never really had big problems growing hair. However, since I was younger, I've had a lot of anxiety type of things and something, if you all know about it, called trichotillomania. Like when I get stressed out, I tend to pull out my hair. That could be eyebrows, eyelashes, hair in your head. I've been trying to, since I've gotten a little bit older, find ways to counteract that and keep myself growing my eyelashes and eyebrows. When you do that, you tend to mess up the growth phase of your eyebrows and your eyelashes just like your hair. You also tend to mess up the pattern of your eyebrows and eyelashes. If you're missing eyebrows, it can make you feel a certain way, and if you really don't know how to fill them in well, they can make or break your look. Same thing with eyelashes. It's fine to wear falsies, but I think a lot of us desire to wear our own eyelashes and have them look pretty nice. On purpose today, I'm before you with no makeup on because I wanted to talk about what I've been using. My eyebrows have grown in fairly nicely as compared to other times where I tend to have parts missing, which I learned a lot about why that was happening. I'm just going to talk a little bit about that and maybe offer some guidance to you. There's a lot of companies out here that claim to help, but genetically you have to have what it takes to be able to grow the hair that's necessary. Believe me, as a person who's tried everything almost off the shelf and on, I can tell you that there are some things that are tried and true. One of the things I've been using specifically for my eyelashes to keep me from pulling them out, I have to make sure that during the day I wear something on them to keep my hands out of them. So if I'm stressed or something's getting on my nerves or something like that, that's the first thing I tend to want to do. If I have something on them, something that's light but not too sticky, I tend to do better by my eyelashes. I've been using some products from a company called Lash, who sells and specializes in eyelashes and eyebrows and also lips. And the great thing about them is they are all natural products. I'm going to show you some of the things I'm using by them. Here are all of my eyelash things that I have from Lash. The first one I've been using is the Lash MD, which is an eyelash conditioner. And you put it right over the top of your eyelashes. Unlike most, it's not itchy. Like I told y'all, I've used a couple. It's easy to put on. It has the little brush on the inside there. Dab it on over the top of the lashes. It not only improves the look of your lashes and the appearance of them, but it helps with the lashes length, thickness, and the fullness in up to 4 to 6 weeks. So with continued use, you will see gradual improvement. I'm not saying a miracle. I have noticed, especially in my lashes, putting it on once a night, every night. It makes me excited to see the results that I'm gonna get. I don't have problems growing eyelashes, but the fact that I pull them out sometimes does make them get a little bit sketchy. What they recommend is that you try this for at least 3 months to see continued results. One tube is gonna last you for 3 months. Then after that, it's recommended that you use it maybe 3 to 4 times a week as opposed to every night. It's not gonna change your eye color. I don't feel that itchiness that I felt from other companies. You can use it with your falsies or even your eyelash extensions. It will not hurt them. The other things I've been using is the Grand Primer you put on before you put on the mascara. The good thing about this primer is it's lash plumping and it helps with the lengthening of the lashes. It has peptides in it that help to plump the eyelashes, and it's real simplistic. Put it on, it goes on white, and then you immediately follow it with the Grand Lash mascara. So here's the Grand Lash mascara there. It's by me having on the primer and the mascara, I'm less likely to pick at my lashes, which means they're more likely to grow because there's peptides and other natural ingredients in it. When I wash this off, I'm not feeling that clumpy stuff that still stays in my eyes. It gives that kind of a faux look. I do like the way that it feels in the eyelashes, but I've also liked their Grand Brow line. Nothing on my brows right now. My eyebrows have truly filled in. Just like the eyelashes, they sent a conditioner for the eyebrows. So this is the Grand Brow Conditioner. They recommend that you use this up to about 4 months, mainly to see the effects of the growth and how easily you can see that your eyebrows are filling in. What I did notice is I don't have those little spaces. I had specifically a little space right here that will always reappear. I couldn't do anything about it. I've noticed small hairs growing in. The lady who does my eyebrow waxing, she's also noticed that I'm losing less eyebrows. This leaves my eyebrows actually feeling conditioned. They feel soft. When I wake up in the morning, I'm not experiencing hardness or itchiness. The last but certainly not least is the Grand Brow Fill. Almost looks like a mascara brush. What I tend to do is brush it on, brush it with my little brush comb, finish the rest of my makeup, and voila, I'm done. It comes in 2 colors, light and dark. It lasts all day. It doesn't clump, it doesn't get itchy, it doesn't get too thick, it doesn't leave my eyebrows feeling all nasty and coming off. And you can also apply as many layers as you want. And they also sent me these little tweezers here to tweeze in between time. The other thing that they have is Grand Lips, which is a hydrating lip plumper. I don't want no extra plumping, but what I do like about this, it goes well under matte lipsticks. It goes on really easily. You can use it as a sealant, or you can use it under your lip gloss or lip color. It also gives you a little bit of tingle, not too much. I've tried other lip plumpers and y'all, I'm serious, like I thought my lips was on fire, like I had done something wrong to my lips. I should mention that this lip plumper will soon be sold in Sephora starting April 1st. That's Grand Lash. I've been trying it for the last a couple months now. I've liked how reasonable they are. It's natural, which a lot of us are looking for. I also like the fact that one tube will last you several months. With my code Nina16 on the Grand Lash website at checkout, you will get 10% off your total purchase. And I will make sure that I keep you all up to date on how this is doing with me. Like I said, I'm happy so far. I don't have holes and missing eyebrows and eyelashes like I did. Get the information below, including the link to the website. In between the time that you're not using products, something else that I like to use personally is olive oil. So at least if I'm using the products only 3 to 4 times a week, olive oil is a great thing for standing in between time. It helps your eyelashes to grow thicker and fuller. Take 1 little drop of olive oil, you put it over top of your eyelashes, soak it onto the eyelashes, sleep with it, and rinse it off with cold water in the morning. I find that that also helps to plump the eyelashes, makes them get a natural looking thickness to them. It makes them look pretty good. Another thing is almond oil and aloe vera gel. 1 tablespoon of almond oil and 1 tablespoon of aloe vera gel. And when you mix these together, you just apply it again to the lashes and sleep with it on overnight. It helps your eyelashes look thicker, plumper, and a little bit longer. So for the eyebrows, the easy, simplistic thing to use is egg yolk. Beat up the egg yolk, put it on your eyebrows for about 20 minutes using a Q-tip. After you've done that, rinse it off with cool to warm water. And once you're done with that, you'll notice that the hair follicles start to improve, and you'll start to see improvement pretty quickly. You can use this in between your product use. Another thing you can use on the eyebrows and the eyelashes is petroleum jelly and castor oil mixed with a little bit of vitamin E. A half a teaspoon of each, or 2 to 3 drops of the oils, and add those in and mix it up. Make sure that you place that on your eyebrows and your eyelashes with the mascara wand. It's safe to sleep in, it's safe to use during the day. Your eyebrows and eyelashes will feel more conditioned, a little more plump, a lot more softer and together. It will promote and help to promote healthy growth. So I hope that this has been a really good video for you guys. After this, I'm going to show you my after photo. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Beautiful Brown Baby Doll. Peace.